Dr. Iromosele Uhio, who will be taking us through today's topic on IUI. Hello, you're welcome to Fertility Expo Room. My name is Priscilla Sawe. Fertility treatment can seem overwhelming, especially with so many options available. Today, we're taking a closer look at intrauterine insemination, which is popularly known as IUI, to help you understand what it is, how it works, and when it may be considered as fertility treatment option. Joining us again is Dr. Iromosele Uhio, who will be taking us through today's topic on IUI. Doctor, it's great to have you back. Over to you.
Hello, I am Dr. Uhio Charles Iromosele, your fertility doctor, the Chief Medical Director of our Mother Teresa Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lekki in Lagos, Asaba in Delta State, and Uromi in Edo State. Okay, I will be talking about intrauterine insemination, otherwise known as IUI. Okay, insemination means that, okay, we are actually introducing sperm into the woman, but with IUI, we do have to wash the sperm in order to remove what we call a seminal plasma. Okay, you cannot introduce the raw sperm into the uterine cavity, otherwise it will cause pain and the procedure will definitely fail. And this is better done by the embryologist. When it is washed, after the woman has been stimulated and there is evidence of ovulation, this insemination is done. The aim is to capacitate the sperm cells. They move at high speed to the eggs, release the egg, and then fertilization takes place, and the baby goes and implants in the uterus. Usually, you have to wait for evidence of ovulation. As against IVF, where fertilization, the eggs have to be taken out of the body of the woman for fertilization in the lab. Fertilization takes place within the body of the woman. Okay, that is the major difference. Another difference between IVF and IUI is that when you have the blockade of the tubes, the fallopian tubes, you are not a candidate for IUI. IUI will not work because, like I did say, fertilization has to take place in the tube, in the body of the woman. But when the tubes are blocked, then the chance of that happening is very, very rare. And if it does happen, most likely going to lead to what we call ectopic pregnancy. Okay, that's one of them. Another difference between IVF and IUI, the success rate with IUI is relatively low as compared to IVF. In the best of centers, the success rate of IUI is quoted to be between 18% to 20%. Now, what that means is that if you do IVF for 100 couple, at best, you have only 80 of them getting pregnant. Okay? As against the much higher success rate with IVF. And secondly, I will not recommend IUI for a woman who is older than 38, because significantly the quality and quantity of eggs in a woman from the age of 18 and above, 38 and above, is known to be low. Okay, a woman that is above 38 years of age is also not a good candidate. I mean, a woman with a bilateral tuber block is also not a good candidate for IUI. Okay, then what are the possible complications? Even though it is lower than what we have in IVF, a situation whereby you have transferred the babies that have been gotten from fertilization of the eggs in the lab is multiple pregnancy. Multiple pregnancy, okay? The advantage of IUI over IVF is like it's that it is cheaper. All right. However, the side effects of the drug that the patient will have to take is also one of the possible complications associated with the procedure. Okay. One, the take home. A woman that is older is not a good candidate for IUI. Two, somebody who has bilateral tuber blocks, the two tubes are blocked, is definitely not a candidate for IUI. Also, if the husband has severe low sperm count, what we call severe oligospermia, is not a candidate for IUI. Such patients are better advised to go for IVF as it were.
As we've come to the end of today's episode, we've gained a better understanding of IUI. We hope today's episode has answered some of your questions and provided useful information for those exploring fertility treatment options. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Charles Eromosele Uyo for sharing his knowledge on today's topic. And a very big thank you to our viewers for joining us. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover, kindly leave them at the comment section below. My name again is Priscilla Sawe. Join us again next time. Until then, stay blessed, stay hopeful.